Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of the end times. Well, as hard as it is to believe, Almighty God has given us another warning to Barack Obama and the United States about World War III in less than a week. My last video was about the 444 numerology involved in those 4 people killed in 3 separate incidents out in California and Arizona. Now, just over the weekend, there was a horrific plane crash in Tatarstan, Russia, involving 44 passengers and 6 crew people who were killed. That accident was not an accident. God is now allowing people to be killed, as I warned in my last video. America has not listened to God's warning when all those animal, fish, and bird die-offs occur. They didn't listen when all the waters turned to blood. And now He is allowing the deaths of human beings in order to wake us up. Because believe me, in World War III there will be millions killed. Now here's the headline from, I believe this is ABC News. They emphasize the fact that there were 44 killed passengers and 6 crew. Yahoo News also gave a similar headline. Now, even though this accident occurred in Russia, it was an American plane that went down. And that's because this warning is for both America and Russia. And that number 50 and number 44 numerology is very important because it refers to Jeremiah 50 verse 44, which describes Barack Obama as another big jungle cat from Africa. In other words, in this case, a lion. And we already know in Daniel 7 verse number 6, Obama is described as a leopard. So let's look at this passage from Jeremiah. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of the Jordan. Now, the swelling of the Jordan would be south of Jerusalem. And as we know, Obama comes from Kogelo, Kenya, which is due south of Jerusalem. Unto the habitation of the strong. Now, the habitation of the strong would be the United States. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. I believe that means that many nations will turn away from the United States, and we are seeing that around the world today. And who is a chosen man? Obama is the chosen man. That I may appoint over her. God is the one who has appointed Obama as our president. For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? In other words, no one is going to tell God what to do. And Obama has been appointed by God because he is a punishment upon America. He is a chastisement, just as Nebuchadnezzar was a chastisement to the Jews. Now, it should be pretty clear that this plane crash in Russia yesterday of an American plane in which 50 were killed, including 44 passengers, is a clear reference by God to Jeremiah 50, verse 44. And in the verses previous, the great prophet describes World War III. Behold, a people shall come from the north. That means from Russia. And a great nation. And many kings shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. There will be many other countries in this coalition against the United States. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Everyone put in array like a man to the battle against you, O daughter of Babylon. Now, just like in the book of Revelation, America is referred to as Babylon. The king of Babylon has heard the report of them. Now the king of Babylon is Barack Obama. And his hands waxed feeble. Barack Obama is going to be filled with fear when he hears that Russia has attacked America. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in labor. So we see in this plane crash yesterday a clear and obvious warning to both America and Russia that World War III is imminent. Now, I fully realize some of you may not be convinced yet. I want you to take a look at the video clip of that plane crash, and I will put the link below. Even the news media is admitting that this was not a typical plane crash. The plane came in almost vertically. In fact, it looks like an ICBM. There was a brilliant flash at the explosion, very much like a nuclear bomb. And in fact, there is a mini mushroom cloud after the explosion. It can't be much clearer than that. God is telling us, perhaps for the last time, I don't know how many more warnings he can give us. I have been on YouTube for 5 years telling you who Barack Obama is and that he will be the last president of the United States. Are you ready? People ask me, how much time do we have left? That is not the right question. The only question you should be asking yourself is, am I ready?